All right, yes, thank you very much for staying with us once again and joining us on this channel, Sports 70GH. It's always a great pleasure to have you join us. The latest on the death of Asante Kotoko fan, Poooley. What is the very latest? And we are going to bring you everything you ought to know about what is happening today. I think 2 days after his death, some three people were arraigned before court, and subsequently some of them have gotten bail, and we are going to bring you the very details of all of that. The Inspector General of Police, yes, has arrived in Kumasi, and he's visited Kumasi Asante Kotoko team. He has visited the family of the deceased, Poooley. Yeah, we are going to talk to you about all of those things, show you some videos, and Kumasi Asante Kotoko's statement that they released on this particular issue. They said that they are withdrawing from all football related activities. They are not going to continue the league until justice is served. We are looking at all of that, and then we look at some Black Star stories. Ghanaian player made a transfer on the deadline day of the transfer window. We'll look at that, and then a new player for the Black Stars of Ghana. Charlie, player with the I have what about the things I'll say about this player. But then do all to subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit the notification bell, and select or leave your thoughts, comment, views, opinions below in the comment section if you have any. It's always a great pleasure to have you join us. Thank you very much for staying with us. Jeffrey Schlupp is a Ghana Black Stars player, Ghanaian player who plays for Crystal Palace, but he made a transfer move to Celtic in the Scottish Premier League on loan from Crystal Palace, and Scotland. Celtic have actually welcomed him. Yes, there's Jeffrey, welcome to Celtic. Now Jeffrey Schlupp will be eligible to play for Celtic Football Club in the UEFA Champions League playoffs. Yes, they are playing the UEFA Champions League playoffs with Bayern Munich, and if they're able to eliminate Bayern Munich, then they will go to the quarterfinals and see how far they can go. But then Black Stars player, Ghanaian player Jeffrey Schlupp has joined Celtic in the Scottish League, as we want to talk to you about that. Now, we all know about the news of the death of Poooley, Asante Kotoko fan, who was present at the Ghana Premier League game involving Iswatremman FC and Asante Kotoko. The fan died after the game when he was stabbed to death at the stadium, and that is a very unfortunate news. Now, since then, 3 people were arrested by the Ghana Police Service, and the 3 people were Ignatius Bafuewa, former member of parliament for Sunyani West. Ignatius Bafuewa, and he's the bankroller of the Iswatremman team, and then also his bodyguard and one other person were actually arrested for questioning, and then today they were arraigned before the Sunyani court today. And what happened at court was that the 2 people, in fact 2 people, that is Bafuewa and one Santo guy, were given bail or granted bail. But then the Ajeman guy, who is the bodyguard and personal security man of Bafuewa, all right, he's the Ajeman, is the personal security of the MP Bafuewa. He wasn't granted bail because the prosecutor says that, look, they found some blood stains and certain things. I shouldn't say that, but they found some certain things in his room, and so they cannot grant him bail. So they've remanded him. The court remanded that Ajman man 2 weeks in court, and after the 2 weeks, the prosecutor will do a lot of investigations, and we'll see whether they have the necessary evidence to prosecute this man, Ajman, or the other 3 and the other 2 people, which is Bafuewa and the Santo guy. Or so that is the news coming in. 2 of them granted bail. That is Ignatius Bafuewa and the Santo guy. They are supposed to reappear in court on the 17th of February 2025. Now, the Inspector General of Police, IGP, has reached. In fact, he's in Kumasi now. He visited the Kumasi Asante Kotoko team, and then also they led him to the family of the deceased. Yeah, so the wife and the family, all of them. Yeah, so he went to greet them and console them, the family, and that's how things are. And it's very important. Is that not it? Very very important that all of these things happen because they need a rechichere, and we have to deliver that for them. Now, so let's move on. Dr. Papa Kwesi Indium is a form. I don't know if he's the owner of Emina Sharks in Cape Coast. He says that the GFA needs a serious overhaul. A few people at the top feed on FIFA money and leave the clubs, referees and players hungry. What are we waiting for? More deaths, bankruptcies, and Black Star losses? This is what Dr. Papa Kwesi Indom is saying concerning the recent happenings in Ghana football and the GFA. Fucking. Well, so let's move to Asante Kotoko's club statement. It's a long statement, but the summary of the statement is that Asante Kotoko is calling on Hearts of Folk and other clubs to come in and support them in the fight against hooliganism, so that some of these things will never happen in our football again. And then also they've put on hold all football related activities, so they are not going to continue the league. You know that the GFA have already suspended the league, so even if they resume the league, Kotoko says they are not going to continue until justice is served for their fan. Hey, Jale, this one is serious because justice there, it can drag until like 2 years before it will be served though. Because we are going through the courts a year. Justice can be served 1 year and a half, 2 years, even 1 year. But then that's what Kotoko is saying. And then also they say that they will return when justice is served. So no football activities for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. They condemned the act, and they are calling on the IGP and the Ghana police to ensure that justice is served for the deceased fan Poooley over there. So that's a very very long list, very very long statement by Kumasi Asante Kotoko on the death of their beloved fan Poooley. Very very unfortunate one over there. Now, Black Stars coach has been on a visiting tour, and he's been visiting Ghanaian players. He visited Alexander Jiko, visited Thomas Partey, and the rest. Yesterday, we saw that he has visited Pierre Jomo. He's a Watford player, Belgium-born Ghanaian player, Pierre Jomo. And Otuado visited him, and some of us were surprised that he's not a Ghanaian player. Why are you visiting him? But it looks like Otuado wants to let him naturalize for Ghana. He played for Belgium under 20 and the rest, and Otuado wants him to naturalize for Ghana Black Stars, for him to play for us. But I don't agree that he should naturalize for Ghana because he's not good enough. One, he plays for Watford. Watford is not doing well in the English Championship, and he's not played enough games even for Watford. 4 appearances this season for Watford. 4. Obey them or Black Stars. He's a central midfielder. We have a lot of central midfielders. Otuado, I don't know what he sees in defensive and central midfield. He doesn't care about attacking midfielders. He's always central midfield, central midfielder. He's a central midfielder. He hasn't played a lot of games for Watford. I don't know why you are going to visit him for what. If he comes to the Blaster, he cannot get some to play. Why do you want him to naturalize? It's the truth. I'm telling the truth. Well, so that is the news. One of the news we also decided to bring to you. Please do all to subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit the notification bell, and select all. Leave your thoughts, comment, views, opinions below in the comment section if you have any. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.